When you think of pathetic people, who comes to mind? Joe Biden voters? Dr. Disrespect? I don't know. It's personal preference who comes to mind. Wanna know what mine is, in my opinion? One of them, it is most certainly Sony fanboys right now. This is coming from someone who owns a PlayStation 5 base from 2020 and who has as a gift this thing bought for scalper's price of around $800. It's a digital PlayStation that was bought for that. You may be saying, "Wow, that's a lot." But guess what? Even though it's a lot, the PlayStation that was scalper prices, but the PlayStation 5 Pro is going for $700 digital, right? And it's a PlayStation 5 Pro without a disc stand. It's going for $700. To me, that just sounds ridiculous as a PC gamer. And a lot of people are making good points, like, oh, you don't have to buy this console if it doesn't fit your, category. But, the people that I have seen on Twitter /X, whatever Elon wants to call it, the people I have seen just in general, this is the reason, they're all a bunch of corporate shills. It's hilarious. It's just genuinely painful to look at. These people are justifying Sony's $800 thing. On screen right now, I'm putting this on screen. I think I need to show you guys this. Yes, that's right. This guy right here is saying that the PS5 has the equivalency in power of an RTX 4090, when in actuality, it's basically a downclocked 7800 XT. That is honestly so pathetic, but it doesn't end there. From what I have heard, the CPU is barely even changed, meaning that there is now a bottleneck at lower resolutions, by definition, with this thing, with the PS5 Pro, with this graphics card. So that basically it's so pathetic. Hold on. This guy seriously said it has the power of a 4090 when it has a 7800 XT. By the way, I'm assuming some of you watching this aren't, the best in computers. I mean, I'm not saying you are or aren't. It's just, I don't know, average viewer knows what I know about computers. So I'm just going to put it in actuality for you. A 7800 XT, in comparison, let's be real here, would get about, this is just throwing a number up on the screen. Let's just say you get 100 FPS, right? Since it's an AMD Radeon card and it's a 7800 XT, and judging by the card itself, it would be getting probably 270 frames on the RTX 4090. The glazing, to say it is at that performance, it is a $1,700 card, and as I have been looking for parts in the past couple of months, and I got my parts, they're really nice, I have been looking at the prices of this stuff. It's crazy. $1,700 for a graphics card, which also leads me to the PS5 Pro's price. It's just, I feel like the vertical stand is like a kick in the face. I wouldn't be as mad if they didn't put the vertical stand. But come on, putting the vertical stand is crazy. They should have just done $600 for the console with the disc drive included. That's what I would have done. $550 without it included. Save a little bit of a discount. It would get a lot of people to buy it. Genuinely, I'm convinced that the Xbox Series X is doing better at this point. Both consoles are doing so pathetic, and after, I tried to be nice after Concord for a little while, and I just couldn't. Sony, there's no justifying that. That Concord is the worst game ever created on this entire planet. It's just so bad. I haven't seen, in my entire life on this planet, I have not seen any game reach that low level of criticism. I've never seen it. Overwatch 2 on Steam. Well deserved. But either way, it's just Concord, you spent $800 million, no, not 800 million, I don't know, $100 million on it, and then you just mess it up and you just take it back and give everyone a refund. That is fair, at least for the player, but what about the developers, man? What did you do? I mean, the developers should never be allowed to work on any games again, to be fair. The ones that actually had the design to make the characters like that, like the woke characters. Like, I heard there's like a pronoun robot or something. It sounds so pathetic. But, like, whoever had that design idea of those characters, like, genuinely, please, just for the sake of gaming, don't ever create a game ever again. Just step away from the industry. You probably made a decent amount of money from Sony lining your pockets for that game. Just leave. Don't. No one wants to see a game from you again. I'm sorry. There's no other way to put it. Take a look at what any other YouTuber said about the game. Take a look at what any casual player said about it. Forget about, oh, and by the way, anyone who's watched it this far, I appreciate it. Video's not over yet, though, but let's just get into another topic real quick. IGN, right? IGN is glazing, or no, not IGN. Yeah, IGN with their game reviews are pathetic, to be honest. But there's something else to me that just, yeah, they're like glazing the PS5 Pro. Okay. I had to cut out a little bit because something was glitching with my computer, so sorry about that, but let's get into another topic real quick about the PlayStation entourage of glazing and just everything. Here's another problem. The guy, I don't know who he is because I don't follow the Game Awards too much. They barely mean anything to me. It's just cool, I guess, to see game announcements and Game of the Year. I could care less about it. This guy is glazing the PS5 Pro like there's no tomorrow. It's just crazy to me. This entire thing, like, is just genuinely so terrible right now to look at. It's just horrible. If you genuinely are buying a PS5 Pro, I don't have a problem with that. But what I just want you to know is this, okay? You can build a computer for $700. You may say that's a load of crap. But I say, to counteract that, with new parts, you can already build an equal build. With used parts, you can, if you buy, don't buy SSDs used. Please don't do that. But I'm going to be honest with you here. The one thing that you could do is buy the used graphic card and CPU from someone online. Like 3070s, 3080s are going for sale pretty cheap compared to a lot of other graphics cards. Buy one of those, put it in a computer, maybe better performance in the PS5 Pro. I mean, really, you have a lot of options here, and besides, even if you can't match it, you can still use it for literally anything besides gaming. You have better game catalogs, and by the way, you're forgetting something. To experience the full PS5 Pro, you need a stand. You need, of course, an online subscription to play online play. I mean, most people have to get that to play games online. So basically, you're already at that point, and it's like $900. Why not just spend $900 on a PC and just get no online fee for the rest of the years you use it? For 4 years, you'd be paying $400 total for PlayStation Plus. Why not just buy a computer and save $400 and have better performance and be able to change settings and do what you want to do on your computer? It just makes no sense to me personally, but I do understand that certain people just don't want to get into computers due to certain reasons, and I completely respect that. That's completely fine. It's fair. But I'm just saying, computers are a very good way to go right now, judging by the prices. You don't have to have a 4090 to match the PS5 Pro. That's bull. Alright? Alright guys, I appreciate you for sticking around and watching this video. Any comments you have, let me know. If you disagree, let me know. I'm genuinely curious to see this. And by the way, I'm just going to end this off with a statement. I genuinely think that any Sony fan, if they were to have a vial of poison and it had the PlayStation logo on it, I think they'd drink it. I honestly do. Because the glazing with this thing is just so crazy to me. Well, alright, have a good one, boys. I'll probably post another video soon, so yeah. Peace.